right. Woo! I was like,
Yo, this piss fly off day. I see. Let's get to it, man.
run the clip, Brody.
That when the corporate America came to us, we had a game that could validate their admiration
and sponsorship and all that. Yeah.
Now they get that before they play one game.
Yeah.
So you're rolling the dice to see if this kid's ever going to be good or not.
Yeah.
So in essence, you're paying the kid off of potential.
Yeah.
That he may be great.
You don't think that's good?
No, because I think it sets bad work ethic. When you get something so easily, you're not going to work as hard.
Now.
Nah, Sly, where's the lie, bro?
Yeah, so yeah. I didn't know that was a clip. I think this would be one we could agree on.
Oh, okay, because I'm trying to figure out where's the lie. We literally seen it today with this
NIL deals. The NIL.
Right, NIL. Because that's exactly what's going on. We're literally losing like grit, grind. Like we're losing the I need to get more. Like even when you get paid, guys are not even challenging themselves to get better. Like, and I love Anthony Edwards, and I'm really going to get on here and I'm going to really say it. I'm going to switch it a little bit. Anthony Edwards, bro, you still should be like you still could be even better than what you are today. Anthony Edwards, you literally possibly could be even better than what you was last year. And you know how scary that is, Anthony Edwards?
Like, hold on. I have to be fair to Anthony Edwards. He's facing like I don't know if you guys heard about it. He had a conversation with MJ to try to help him with the double teams because since Carl's been gone and they put Randall there, the paint is clogged now because Randall doesn't do what Carl did, where he sits on the outside and shoots threes. So now every time Anthony tries to go in the paint, he got 3-4 people on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to dust him out. So, you know, at the end of the day, you kind of have to be fair in that sense of realizing that Anthony Edwards is the only star on that team now. Rudy Gobert is practically useless, bro. He's good for defense, blocking the rim, but offensively, he's not no threat. What he gonna do? Karl Anthony Towns allowed that to happen, where yet again they were able to spread out, and you know what I mean. Rudy Gobert was the only one down there, and they were able to get to work. No.
I still feel like Anthony Edwards still has more in the bag that he still can unleash. But of course, let me say that he still didn't really get the bag yet. So I'm gonna really slow down on him a little bit. But what I wanted to get at was these kids are really getting these NIL deals, and then they getting all this money, and then it's like their hunger to want to do better and get more and be better is really like killing this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like MJ wasn't lying because we're seeing it 20 years ago. He probably did that like 20 years ago, and we're seeing it in today's game in all the sports.
Yeah. Sly, you want to chip in on this one now?
Yeah, I will. You know, I'm not the biggest advocate for Mike, man. I mean, I respect him, of course, like, but you know, what he said was 100% correct. And I was one thing I do respect about Mike is how he got a higher respect for the game than I think a lot of other guys. Like I think like how Mike views the game is a little different and on a higher elevated level. And it's as much as I do like player empowerment, it does have its setbacks. It's like, you know what I mean? So just like anything, you gotta, you know, the positive and the negative. I do think part of the negative side of that player empowerment movement is players not having the same respect for the game as they did back then. Like
a la Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, right. Oh, I mean, it's a plethora of guys we can go through. Like, they kinda, you know, they kind of, I don't know, they don't have as much respect for the game. They kind of they more concerned with their brand, and that's a good thing. But you know, it got its drawbacks. And I think a good example of this for Mike. And I'm about to, man, y'all really got me just going crazy today. But one thing about Mike that I say I respect so much is about, I can't about to say this, but Mike, he as we know, his son Marcus played ball and he was pretty good. He played in college. You know what I mean? He was a good player. He put up good numbers at I think Central Florida. He could have got his son in the NBA, bro. Like he could have basically did the same thing LeBron did with Bronny, but I think he just had too much respect for the game to do that, and I do respect that a lot. And I think that's kind of nowadays is more. It's the show is becoming more and more important, like as the years go on.
And
So
the product.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. For me, Mike's not telling no lies. He predicted it like a Simpsons episode. You know what I mean? And even the players of that era, like they got shafted. They should have got paid more, definitely. Like you look at the Last Dance. Mike wasn't getting paid big money. Mike's money came from the shoe deal, man. I don't think people realize that. His money didn't come from the NBA. It came from the shoe deal. Now, LeBron, your guy, part of the player empowerment movement, he's not fully to blame for the branding aspect of it. But once people see that you can be a brand and make more money than actually being the product. Not saying that's not LeBron, because LeBron was the product and the brand. So just for everybody out there, they know these gentlemen know me, especially Sly. I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan. I'm not one of those guys, but I call it how it is. LeBron was supposed to fail. He didn't fail. He got his championships. He got his accolades. Put on for the game. He never cheated the game. But there's other players out here that have cheated the game, That's like what Kobe said about, listen, man, I don't give a damn if I'm playing the Housers out of freaking New Orleans. I'm showing up to the game. I'm performing. There's a lot of people that took what the Spurs were doing with the load management, and they went overboard with it. There's hard-earned people, hard-working people who are paying their last dollars to bring their kids to these games, and these guys ain't showing up. Oh, I didn't get the bag yet. They didn't give me my contract. Well, you playing basketball for the money, or you playing for the love of the game? You playing football for the money, or you playing for the love of the game? And that's the thing.
Playing for the money.
In their time, in their era, that was their way out. Nowadays, they don't need basketball like that or football or sports to get out. All they need to do is perform at a certain level. Some guy's gonna come through, offer him some money. I mean, I keep forgetting the kid's name, and hopefully my brother can find it and throw it up. But he transferred from one school in football, right, to go to another college for the NLL deal or whatever. They didn't pay him
Yeah.
pay him, and he retired. So did he really love the game, or did he love the opportunity of making money? Because he never seen himself becoming drafted. Well, back in the day, these guys said, "What do you mean, see I'm gonna get? I'm getting drafted because I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm running those stairs. I'm doing the extra work that the next guy beside me, who's the 5-star recruit, ain't doing." Because I think we all can agree to this quote: "Hard work beats talent if talent don't work."
Mm-hmm.
And right now, a lot of the talent ain't working.
Yeah, I think it's tough, man. It's tough because like you happy to see the players making more money though. Like you like to see that. I like to see the players take their careers in their own hands. Like I do like to see that. I like to see them not let their life get dictated by these rich billionaire dudes that don't really care about them. Like, and I think that's the positive side to it. But the thing is, not everybody is disciplined. Not everybody has the discernment to operate within that area properly. And I think that's where it kind of get mixed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think LeBron did it the right way. He realized his leverage and used it in a certain way to you know kind of change things for everybody, which is good. But you always gonna have those outliers too. So it's like I don't know. Because I know I bet those guys back then wish they played now. I bet they like forget all this love of the game. I wish I would have got paid. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know. It's tough, man. But it definitely hurts the product though.
Definitely.
Catch 22 on both sides, man. Flip of the coin.
Yeah.